Welcome back to AlphaCars and Motorcycles. My name is Ian, and today we're taking a look at the Givi engine guard, made specifically for the Himalayan and Scram. This in particular is a 2023 Himalayan, and we've got this kitted out with a bunch of cool accessories. So if you're interested in any of the other accessories you may see, those will all be linked in the description, so definitely give that a look. But this video will go in depth on checking out these really cool and robust engine guards. So first, let's check these out installed on the Himalayan. So there's 3 points of mounting. So it's a very braced and sturdy piece of kit. We can see the rear mounting point there right on the frame. Nice Givi logo. This upper front mounting point on one of the engine mounts, and then the lower front mounting point right on the frame once again. So this is really cheap insurance to protect your investment, and give you peace of mind that if a mishap did happen, whether the bike tips over in a parking lot or you're on a trail, that you're not gonna cause any damage to its vital components. They are made from 25mm steel tube and then powder coated. So very durable, and as I mentioned, just a very robust design. And now getting a look at a couple of the angles. You can see it's a pretty sleek and tight design, not sticking out super far as to be an inconvenience. So I'm very impressed by these. I really like, they're not gonna really bend or shift in any way because they're braced on all corners. And now let's take a look at what we get out of the package. Now with the parts laid out, let's take a closer look. I will mention it did take me a while to lay these parts out, as the packaging is stellar on these Givi engine bars. You will know what I mean if you purchase a set of these. They're just packaged very precisely and very thoroughly. Everything has its own kind of package and padding. So if you like unboxing, then this is the product for you, because it's a very satisfying unboxing experience. So now getting into the parts, we can see everything laid out. We have our hardware for the actual installation, and then I do like this nice touch of the Givi logo on these dampeners, which a lot of engine protection bars from other companies don't come with things like these. We can see these using these screws here. They clamp onto the bars in a certain area, and they help with the resonating frequency that goes through these from the engine running. So I do like that. That is a nice touch, and it even has instructions on where to install those. We can see kind of in the middle of the bars here. This is a different bike that they use, but that doesn't matter. Just kind of in the middle area of the bars, and you can reference our pictures on the listing too. And now speaking of instructions, we have our instructions for the rest of it, which is very thorough. It lays out all of our parts, tells us what tools we'll need, everything step by step, and the pictures are actually very clear as well. And it even gives us our torque values in Newton meters. So if you want to make sure everything is torqued properly, they give you all of those values right in our instructions that you get with them. Now just taking a closer look at kind of the main bars. I'm just going to hold them closer. You can check out some of these welds. The powder coating is very thick. These are actually very hard to scratch. So, especially if you when you're taking them out of the package, if you have your knife and you kind of hit them by accident, they're really not going to scratch. So that is just very impressive. And they even have these caps in the ends of our, let's see here, right here, the caps in the ends of the tubes, because obviously these tubes are hollow, as with any engine bars you're going to get for your machine. But most companies, they don't have these caps in the ends, so over time, I'm sure getting moisture inside of these, if you're riding in the rain or doing some off-roading, I'm sure over time that might start to kind of corrode the insides of them. So once again, Givi just really going above and beyond to cap all these little details is kind of what I've found with all the Givi products, and I really just appreciate that. I'm seriously contemplating switching on my personal machine, switching to the Givi engine protection, because right now I don't have it, and all these products that I have hands-on experience with makes me jealous of the Givi products. I will mention too, I have seen many posts on like Royal Enfield forums and the like, and I've seen some first-hand reviews with pictures of people unfortunately wrecking or crashing with their Himalayans with these bars on them, and people have kind of low-sided or spilled sideways on like dirt roads and such at like 20-30 miles an hour, and they said these bars really saved their engine cases and the bike from sustaining worse damage. And they said these didn't budge, especially with these the thick 25 millimeter steel tube, and the fact that it's braced in the 3 locations. It's really, there's almost nowhere for something to kind of give or bend. So I really like that, and reading some of the things I found online, which if you just do a search you can find them as well, I was just very impressed by that, seeing first world experience with just the quality and the design behind these working. So now that we're familiar with these parts, let's check out where we can get them from. Here's the listing on our AlphaCars online store. You'll find it's very easy to navigate with its straightforward and modern layout. We can see starting off at the top we have current pricing, this being accurate at the time of filming. We can see any reviews people have left, and a feature we're proud to offer, just below that, is the option to show the full cost with installation here at AlphaCars. So all we have to do is check this box, and it adds in our labor cost for this job to install this part. So that is a very convenient and time-saving feature when trying to calculate all the costs involved with a particular product, and little to no other online retailers offer this function. Now we're going to move on to our nice photo gallery. We can see them installed on a Himalayan here. This is a really nice bike we built up for a customer, and we even have our the parts included all laid out, so you can take a look at the quality of them. Now moving below this nice photo gallery, you'll find a detailed description which highlights the product's features, specifications, vehicle fitment notes, and any installation instructions that are available. So now that you're familiar with the product and where to get it, I'll give some final comments. Thanks for watching this video. Please leave a like and consider subscribing so you don't miss any of the latest cars, bikes, or accessories we have to offer here at AlphaCars. This has been Ian reporting from our Boxborough location, and until next time.